Last is this nasty protein. But you know I get in the game, so come on. Yeah. Don't mind the bed. Don't look at the bed. About to make it up. Anyway, what's up, everybody? um, yeah, I see the title. Hey. The one thing you must realize about your ex. The one thing you must realize about your ex or a crush or a situationship you had, healing more people in situationships than ever before, is that, especially if it was a situationship, listen, that's not the only person in the world. When you think you had the perfect vibe, that everything was going to be great, that everything was going to have a happily ever after, you thought you met the one, and now you're sitting here heartbroken. Now you're sitting here picking up the pieces. I want to let you know that you will love again. I want to let you know that you are an awesome person. I want to let you know that, yes, you may have things you need to work on, but I don't want you to go blaming the other person. I don't want you to go living in the past too much. I want you to live for the day. I want you to live for the future. I want you to let that person go, and I want you to pray for that person. I always talk to everybody, and I ask them, can you pray for your ex? And some people are honest, and we work through it and say, you know what, why would I pray for their relationship? Why would I pray for their next relationship? Why would I pray that their next relationship prosper when they crush in my heart, when, hey, maybe they cheated on you, you know? I'm going to let you know that praying for them is not just for them, but also for you. Also healing your own heart, also letting go and saying, you know what, God has better for me, and I will be better, and I won't be bitter. You must realize that this was just a part of your story, and that you will heal. Just the one thing you must realize. One thing you must realize is that you will heal. You will love again. That's not the only woman. That's not the only man in the world. You will love. You will heal. You will find love again. But first you have to find yourself. First find God. Then allow God to heal you from the hurt that you've experienced, because your hurt is real. No matter how long the relationship lasts, whether it was for a month, it was a situationship. I've seen people hurt over situationships. The thing lasted for 3 months, and they've been 3 years, and they just can't get over that person. Or it's been 20 years, and y'all was married, you had kids, and you're like, I thought this was going to be forever, but he wanted a divorce. He just stayed for the kids, or she just stayed for the kids. And, I didn't know, that things were going south until she told me. You know what, man, you're going to love again. You're going to get out here. You're going to heal. You must realize that's a lesson. I want you to do one thing. I want you to pray for them. Why do you always talk about praying for your ex? Why do you always talk about praying for them? Because that heals you. That doesn't heal somebody else. That, it heals you. Pray for them. That's the one thing you must realize. It's people. It's going to be somebody else out here that's going to appreciate the person that you are. The longer it was, the harder it is to let go, right? But you must, because if you stay in that place where there's nobody like them, I thought I thought we had this great thing. I thought this was gonna be forever. I've been there. I've done that. And you say you must let go. You gotta realize it was a lesson, and you gotta challenge yourself to say, you know what, I'm gonna let go and let God. Don't exact revenge from them. Don't wish the worst on them, even if they cheated, even if you felt used, even if you felt like I felt like this person was just using me to get over another ex. You're gonna love again. That's the one thing you must realize. The past is the past. Today is the present to create the future. You're gonna love again. You are going to love again. I want you to pray for them. I keep talking about that because I challenge people every day. I know you cared about that person. and you saw a future, but you have to let go. Even if you want to get that person back, the only way to get that person back is letting go. If you guys were in a relationship and it ended because of miscommunication, you have to let that person go. You have to say, you know what, God, I'm open to whatever you have for me. When you let go, it comes back. When you let go, it always comes back. Not always. Let me say it's going to come back, maybe in the form of another person, but it's going to come back. All right. Pray, 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 pray for them. Pray, and also realize, ask yourself this question as well. How can I better myself? Because I ask so many people this question, and probably 75% of the time I get like, so that relationship ended bad, that person treated you wrong, what did you learn about yourself and how you can grow in the relationship? And most of the time I get the scariest answer that I know we need to work through healing, and we need to stop blaming that person. Because we're always staying in the past is this. This was because it was a lesson. I didn't do nothing wrong. I don't think I need to improve. I don't care if it's always room for improvement. It's always something like, you know what, I shouldn't have said this like this. You know what, I should have worked it out like this. You know what, I realized that maybe we came from two different backgrounds and I expected something different and I didn't really communicate that. You know? But for you, so that when you sin, God will forgive you. You know? Yeah. That's very true. I can agree with that. All right. That's the one thing you must realize about them. It was a lesson. Be grateful for it. Be happy for the... Look, don't focus... Because a lot of times people get out of relationships and focus on... You wouldn't have been in a relationship if it wasn't good. You know. So, focus on the good. Wish them well. But the one thing you must realize about them, that there will be somebody else. It will be. But it won't be somebody else if you won't let go. All right? So your boy out of here. Got my workout for today. If y'all didn't see, I got accepted. I worked so hard to get into that school. Y'all just don't know. Brain fried sometimes at night. Like, because coding ain't easy. Coding is easy. The concept is easy. But being consistent with it is so hard. So y'all pray for your boy that I'll still be consistent every day on here. Despite that, now for a little bit, even though like the military is going to pay for it, I may have to work a little bit until. So y'all pray for y'all boy. Yes. Thanking God for my lessons learned from being with my ex. Yes. Thank God for the lessons, right? Don't get bitter, get better. I did a video about that before. The reason I keep repeating that because I get so many people, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt, I'm hurt. Thank you, Neil Buttbag. I'm hurt, I'm hurt. And the one thing I that is so hard for them is to pray for them when they see them in another relationship. Pray for them. Pray that they get everything that even that you want. You know, I remember, let me tell you this story. I remember my best friend, and I say this, you guys know this story, when my best friend got married to one of my other guy friends, and everybody knew that me and my best friend, we was in a relationship before. This is why it's hard for me to be friends after, because it's like, man, like I'm tired. But I wished them the best, and everybody looked at me on that stage. I remember them looking at me when they said, if anybody has something to say, let them say it. And everybody looked at me, and in fact, I was in the wedding. Both of them asked me to be in it because I was part of both of their lives. Hardest thing for me to do. Hardest thing for me to do. But you know what? One day it's going to be me. One day it's going to be me. One day it's going to be, you know what? I pray for them. I pray for their marriage. I pray for their kids. One day it's going to be me. One thing I realized that for me, that person just wasn't for me. And I have no anger in my heart towards both of them. That's what I need you to do. That's why people ask me, how do you validate yourself as a coach? I've been through so much heartbreak and letdown. I've been through so much hopeful, like I hope this person is the one. I'm praying, or I think this person is the one to get my heart crushed. And to sit down every day on my knees and say, I pray for this person. Probably pray for that person more than me. I believe so. Yeah, it's hard. What I'm asking you to do is not easy. To forget the past. The Bible says to forget the past and push the former things and push towards the future. Right? And that's what we're doing when we pray and let go. Thank you guys for the hearts. So I'm about to get out of here. About to go do some things. So holla at your boy. Y'all got any questions, y'all can always inbox me. Holla at your boy. Y'all know what I do at the end.